called Old Fashioned Cornbread. So here's a list of things that we need. Butter, sugar, eggs, baking powder, flour, cornmeal, salt, milk, a bowl for mixing, spoon, a pan, a whisk, and a small bowl. First thing it says is turn on the oven to 375. Please ask an adult to help you do this step. Flip to the second page. And I'm going to keep my ingredients page handy so I know how much I need. It says put butter and sugar in the big bowl. I have my butter in the bowl. I'm going to open it. It should be soft. Then it says with the sugar, so I need 1/2 cup of sugar. So I have 2 cups. I have 1 cup and I have it's really hard to see, 1/2 cup. Open up my sugar, do 1/2 cup. Put it in with my butter. It says to stir. Okay, I like to use a fork for this, or you can use a pastry cutter if you have one. The next step, it says put eggs and cornmeal into butter and sugar. So it says I need 2 eggs. How many eggs do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I need 6? No, just 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I have 2 eggs. You might need to ask your an adult to help you with this step. To crack an egg, you can tap it on the counter, gentle. You don't want to tap it too hard. Then it gets a little broken. Put both thumbs and open. Tap, tap, crack, crack. Go. So I got my. It says I need 1 cup. So the big one, 1 cup of corn. Scoop that out. I might need to pour a little bit to make it to the top. Keep stirring. Break those eggs. Poke them with my fork or your spoon. Right. Looks like it's good and mixed up. Kind of looks a little gross, but it's all mixed together. So now we're ready for our next step. Number 4 says put flour, baking powder, and salt in a small bowl. A small bowl. So we need our flour. It says we need 1.5 cup. So we need the big cup and the smaller one of flour. So there's 1 cup and a 1/2 cup. Our salt, so I have my salt right here. 1/2 teaspoon. I have a 1/2 teaspoon right here. You want to make sure it says 1/2. Baking powder, and it says 2 teaspoons. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I've got all of those. Now it says to stir them. It says with a whisk. You can even just use a spoon, whichever you prefer. You can stir with your whisk. Step 5 says pour the flour mixture into the cornmeal mixture. So we're going to put the little bowl in the big bowl. Pour it. Alright, and it also says put your milk in. So I kind of got that stirred up a little bit, and I'm going to add my milk. We need 1.5 cup of milk. This measuring cup, I'm poured up to 1.5 cups. So 1.5. Okay. I'm gonna pour it in. Keep stirring. And make sure when you're stirring you have one hand helping, holding the bowl, and the other hand holding your whisk. If you don't, your bowl's gonna go crazy. So hold your hand on your bowl. our pan. It does say a round pan with cooking spray. So I'm gonna spray so it doesn't stick. I will pour it into my pan. Get it all out. So now it's nice in my pan, and I'm going to put it in my oven. So I opened up the oven, and make sure when you're using the oven you ask an adult for help. Close the oven and set my timer for 30 minutes. So 3, 0, 0, 0. Then we wait. So our timer just went off. So I'm gonna check our cornbread. So I have to pull it out of the oven. To pull things out of the oven, you need to use a hot pad and you need to ask an adult for help. Have your adult pull the cornbread out of the oven. 1 sec. Look at that. It got so tall. It feels firm, but I'm gonna double check with the toothpick. Came out clean. So it's good. It does say 30 to 35 minutes. I set it for 30. So if it doesn't come out clean, you might need to put it in for 5 more minutes. Next thing it says, let cool down. So it's hot right now. Hot. So I need to let it cool down before I can eat. And don't forget to have your adult turn your oven off. It's been a couple minutes now, and our cornbread is warm, but it's cool enough that we can eat it. I like to eat cornbread when it's warm. So when you use a knife, ask an adult for help. I'm going to cut the corn, see if it comes out without it sticky. Perfect. And now we get to eat it. I like to eat my cornbread with a little bit of butter, and my family always did syrup, but some people like to put honey on it, or some people like to eat it just like this. I can't wait to hear if you like it and tried to make it at home. Send me a picture of your cornbread and tell me if you like it.